In this video, we're going to be using Heritage Hill Continental and the Timeless. This is the Slim Edition plate with the open comb. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host, CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And although today is Wednesday, I shoot the videos one day ahead. When this airs, it'll be Thursday. So happy Thanksgiving to all of you who are celebrating Thanksgiving. It is a wonderful time to be around family and loved ones and just have a great meal. So if you're celebrating Thanksgiving, have a wonderful holiday. And if you're not, have a great day. Okay, 24 hours growth. We're just going to mist right away. And I think I'm going to use the cube or the tube. This is actually the ice tube from PAA. Getting some menthol cooling because the Heritage Hill Continental also has a little menthol. So let's just kick it up a little bit. Why not? Just enjoy a nice, relaxing shave today. And of course, as always, we'll talk a little bit about it. So this is Heritage Hill Continental, which is tangerine and menthol. Very simple, bright, effective. Heritage Hill, really good quality soap for the money. You can get a 6-ounce container, which this is for $19.99, or a 3-ounce container for $9.99, which is $3.33 per ounce. And on our cost chart, that is a good price. Really nice scent on this. I would call the scent strength right at medium. Really nice company, Heritage Hill. They donate 5% of your purchase to Hidden Battles Foundation. We'll put their mission right there. So you can always feel good about supporting a charity. The ingredients in here, some good ones that I like, which we'll put here for you. Shea butter, kokum butter, avocado oil, good stuff. The one thing I noticed about this is kind of odd is this cap is sort of going convex in the middle there. And the other day I saw a video from Tim Shaves and his is doing the same thing. So I don't know what to attribute this to because it's never been in any extreme cold or heat, but it's kind of convexing in the center, which is kind of weird. I've never seen that happen before, but you can see it there. So I don't know what that is, but no problem apart from that. Okay, let's mist the face. Once again, we'll start lathering. And we'll talk about the Timeless razor while doing so. This is the Slim Edition. It's got that laser engraved base plate. Open comb, Astra SP is the blade. Beautiful, beautiful plate, which they're selling now from Timeless. And the reason they introduced this plate was because they just felt the other razor was too bulky for some people. So they had released the slim version to make it a little less cumbersome, say getting under your nose or something like that. And it works with all your existing, if you have a Timeless razor already, the slim plate will work just fine. And so I think that's really good that they haven't sort of cornered you into buying a new top cap and new everything else. And so I really like that. So let's get lathering with our Heritage Hill Continental. Heritage Hill is a company that I've really been appreciating as of late. Very nice people there. I've talked to John, we email back and forth, and when I announced some of the issues been going on with my family, they offered to help, which was very, very nice. We did not, need that support right now, but they offered, and I think that was just a very nice thing to do. And it's one of the reasons I really appreciate Heritage Hill, just being a good steward of the community, because we've established somewhat of a relationship and just always emailing with kind words and so on and so forth. And I just think that it's excellent. And of course, my lather is running down my handle there, and I'm going to take a moment just to wipe it off because it will get on my nerves otherwise. But Heritage Hill, just fine people. And so I hope you will check out their products. I think they're one of those people that they do things the right way. They're good stewards of the community. They're not trying to extract every penny from your pocket, although they are in business of selling products, so they certainly want to make some money. They really don't overdo it. Their products are reasonably priced, and I've one like that. I'm getting some menthol cooling. Let's get to shaving. I've been asked a number of times to compare this razor, the Timeless, to like the 0.95, and I cannot. All I can say is this is an efficient razor, but it feels smooth. I can't tell you how efficient it is relative to this or that. I was asked how I feel the safety bar version compares to OC, and I cannot tell a lot of difference. Sometimes when companies make open comb razors like this, teeth tend to feel a little bit sharp, and that sort of makes it feel more aggressive. Not the case with this one. It feels nice and smooth despite having those teeth. They're rounded, and so they're not sharp at all. So it's not gonna feel rough, or at least it does not for me. You may, of course, have a different experience, but for me, I found this razor to have a nice blade feel and nice efficiency. But blade feel and all that lies in the realm of subjectivity. What I think has a lot of blade feel, you may not, and so that's why it's really difficult to compare these sort of razors or compare the efficiency. If someone asks me to compare the efficiency, all I can tell you is I like the way this razor shaves. It's very smooth, and I can feel the blade. So it's not going to feel like an Edwin Jagger or a Merkur 34C in terms of being crazy, crazy mild. On the other hand, it's not going to feel like a Yaki night helmet or their aggressive slant, which is very, very aggressive. You can feel the blade a lot. So to me, it's somewhere in the middle. I would call it medium aggressive, not high-end aggressive. And for me, that's very good. I can use razors of just about any level of efficiency or aggression, but I do prefer sort of medium at least. And I think this one hits within the realm of medium. It probably elevates somewhere in, so it's not the very, very entry level of medium, I would say. So it's sort of in the mid-range of mid, so to speak. And I like it, but I'll get questions. How does it compare to XY? I don't know. I would have to use them side by side. So when you're watching this particular video, I'm just going to tell you what I'm feeling while using it. I can't really tell you how it feels in comparison to a Merkur Future or any razor, because I'm just using this razor to sort of get to know it and sharing my feelings as I go. So I know some people call my videos reviews. I do not. I get these products. I do some homework, of course. I will go collect information on the products and so on and so forth. But really, the most important thing for me when I'm doing these videos is just to use them, and you're seeing the use as it goes. So I don't really use the thing for weeks on end and then come back and tell you about having used them off camera. I actually use them on camera, and you can see what happens, and that's the way I do it because I find value in that. I find value in the other methods as well, don't get me wrong, but I just use the products and give you my feelings as I go. And if something changes, I'll always come back and let you know about it, correct the record or what have you. But so far, this is my fourth use. I've used the safety bar version twice now, and this is my second use of the OC. And I would say it's definitely an efficient razor. So it's cutting well, but I wouldn't call it crazy aggressive. So I don't think it's one, if you're an experienced shaver, I don't think it's a razor that that I would fear. But that said, when it comes to Ds, I really wouldn't fear most razors. The only razors that I feel that I really have to be really careful with when using them, I mean, you just know you must be careful, is the Yaki Night Helmet and the Yaki Aggressive Slant. Those two razors, you just know you have to be careful. You could just feel it. They have so much blade feel that, you have to be careful. Not even the R41, in my opinion, matches those. The R41 is, for me, no big deal in terms of use. It used to be the sort of benchmark for the most efficient or aggressive razor, but that really isn't the case any longer. I think the night helmet, Yaki night helmet, and that aggressive slant they have are probably at the top for me. And again, keep in mind our thoughts on those things are subjective, So you may think, well, I used those and I didn't find they were all that aggressive. I did. And so I can only tell you what is the case for me, since we don't really have a way to measure across the board for everybody how a razor is going to feel. We can tell you what the blade gap and blade exposure is, and you can go to Timeless and get that information, because I'm not going to parrot that. I will tell you the blade gap is 0.5, because that's on the plate, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Is it on there? Yeah, it is. But the exposure and all that, I don't know about all that stuff. Again, I like to use it, and so far it's treated me well. Astra SP is the blade. The soap today, the Heritage Hill Continental, man, just really doing great. I really enjoy the company, and I think companies like this prove that, you know, you don't have to have 27 butters in a shaving soap to make a good lather, and make for a very good shaving experience. These are reasonably priced with reasonable ingredients that work well. And I find that when I'm picking up even these older European soaps or classic soaps, that they're still working well. I shaved my head with a shave stick the other day, the Derby. It worked just fine. You know, in terms of the mechanics of the shave, and what I mean by that is just the razor dragging across the face and that soap providing that platform for it to glide. Now, you get into post and all those sort of things. I mean, you can certainly make arguments about that scent, but all that lies in the realm of subjectivity, and quite frankly, just can't be proven. You can't really prove one scent is better than others for everyone, just because it's not. You can't really prove post-shave or how post-shave is going to affect, post-shave properties of soap is going to affect a bunch of shavers across the board. For example, some soaps are known to be drying for folks. I typically don't get drying from soaps. Some soaps are meant to be, or known to have a lot of moisturizing properties. Sometimes when I use those soaps, my skin a couple hours later starts to feel quite oily, and I don't always like that. So that's why I use witch hazel and typically an alcohol-based aftershave to sort of cut back on that, because I don't want a lot of those properties. So whatever, you know, how do we really determine what is best? And it's really not my goal to tell you what the best is. I can tell you what I like, and that's sort of where I have to leave it. But I'll tell you right now, Heritage Hill, good quality soap for a very decent price, good folks, and I'm still enjoying it very much. So let me rinse, we'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. All right, and we are back with the magic made by Witch. This is the Thayer's Witch Hazel. This is cucumber. And again, I'll use these sort of products in my post, and it sort of keeps everything the way I want it. I don't really have a need for the 12 butter soaps, although I do appreciate their creamy lather. The post I'm just not interested in, so I don't really evaluate that. And so I speak about that often, because a lot of people will point to a soap being better because of the post, and it's just like, can we really prove that objectively? I mean, it varies from shaver to shaver what a soap will do. So I try not to hang my hat on those sort of things. So today we're going to use Stirling Satsuma to finish this shave off, which is a nice tangerine type scent as well. I'm going to be smelling great today. And I hope all of you are having a magnificent Thanksgiving holiday. If you were able to visit family, please appreciate every moment of it. It really is important. And if you were not, I hope you'll enjoy whatever it is you're doing on this wonderful holiday. And for those of you who aren't celebrating, I hope you have a terrific day. Thanks so much for watching. I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.